Northern Valley Regional High School at Old Tappan with their band director Kurt Ebersole, 30 years as the leader of this marching band, will take the field at the 65th Annual North Jersey Marching Band Festival. 132 members of the student marching band. The theme for them in this festival, music of the Four Seasons, all by Jersey Boys. Kurt Ebersole, their band director, the president of the North Jersey Marching Band Association, 30 years. You know, there's something to be said about having the same band director, man or woman, in that same spot for such a long time.
God bless them. You know what? I hope I can teach that long. It's great. You know, we teach students every day, and it's inspirational. It really is. You know what else is inspirational? This band was led on the field by a drum cadence that was written by one of their sophomores, Michael Park.
Pretty impressive.
That was very impressive.
Northern Valley Regional High School at Old Tappan takes the field. Band director Kurt Ebersole in his 30th year as the band director. 132 members of the student marching band.
It looks like they're starting their show facing backfield.
Set some drama.
Actually, it's a warm-up. Sometimes bands, they choose to do an on-the-field warm-up. I actually like that because it gets the students ready for their performance. Some bands do warm-up.
You couldn't do that in a competition, though, could you?
Yeah, you can do that.
You could.
You have a certain amount of time to do whatever you like. Get on the field, warm up, get your props set. As you can see, I think we're going to be seeing some prop work on the field and get everything ready as far as the equipment in the front.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Navy Blue and Gold Band.
Northern Valley Regional High School at Old Tappan on the field here at Montclair State University. Their band director, Kurt Ebersole, 30th year as the director of bands at Old Tappan. 132 members of the marching band. The theme, the music of the Four Seasons, entitled Jersey Boys.
We have a very theatrical start with the band in a body position. Wow, if you listen to the sound they're creating, it's beautiful. They're projecting, they're covering the entire field.
The band goes more from the 20 to about the opposing 40, and then the flags are going from the 35 all the way over the 10-yard line of the football field. Well, the fans are loving it.
It's a very exciting show. The music from the Jersey Boys is always a crowd pleaser. Very fast, loud, and energetic.
Here's Big Girls Don't Cry from the award-winning musical Jersey Boys. Two drum majors for Old Tappan, Yin Ho Kim and Nick Russell.
There we just had the pit or the front ensemble playing those keyboard instruments. Looks like they're dressed up as the Jersey Boys themselves. Wow, they're really covering that field. They're taking advantage of that open field, that open canvas.
Lots of movement from Old Tappan.
Oh, and then we get those sheer purple flags from the color guard. It just adds a touch of color to the field. And if you notice, the purple is actually complementing their two shades of gray and yellow. A lot of times there's a lot of colors and designs that go into. You'll notice the color guard has 2 different shades of gray, yellow, and purple flags. Sometimes the choreographer takes all that in consideration when putting their theme and uniforms together.
Old Tappan performing the movie, performing music from Jersey Boys. This is Oh What a Night. Love the ties.
Oh, they look great.
There's Nick Russell.
Oh, you just saw there the color guard hiding their colorful flags while they came out, and all of a sudden it's just a burst of color.
Color guard captain is Caitlin Scappy. She helps lead that color guard.
Oh, we got a little drum break going on from the drums to center field. Drum line's made up of, they're called the battery percussion. Snare drums in the center, those big drums are the bass drums, and the other drums are called tenor drums, which can range from carrying 3 to almost 6 drums.
You see Old Tappan on the field here at Montclair State University at the 65th Annual North Jersey Marching Band Festival.
All right, there we have the instrument, brass instrument called a mellophone. It's part of the mid-range brass. Well, there it is again. It's got a very warm sound.
How would you compare it to some of the other brass?
Well, pretty much you can have the trumpets, which are the high brass, the mellophones are the mid brass, and then you have the baritones, trombones, and tubas, the low brass. Put them together, you have a brass family. Ah, nice sharp ending.
A fine performance from Old Tappan, led by their band director, Kurt Ebersole.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
If you guys notice right there, the props are on the field. They're also acting as a stage or a background setting so that the color guard can do an equipment change. So sometimes props are there for technical reasons and also for show. Back to that old mellophone, that warm sound. That mellophone solo is played by Nick Russell. And sometimes you have a soloist that's also accompanied by a dancer. And that dancer is Olga Alcerera.
You can see the sun beginning to set a little bit as most of the field now in the shade. Just really that back left corner now with the sun still on it. It was a beautiful afternoon. Temperatures in the low 60s and sunny. Should be a nice evening as well. Clear skies.
If you notice, what we just saw is we actually saw another part of a color guard equipment called a saber. It's not a sharp sword, but it's a sword-like figure, and it's actually taped up so that this way the girls don't hurt their hands. We have a tempo change going on, pushed by the drum line in the back. What's really nice to see is forward motion by bands. It draws so much excitement and intensity. All right, there we have trombones, another part of the brass family.